Like, he's like really cool looking. It's unfortunate that he's a jerk. Hey everyone and welcome. I am SailorDrew. Let's hang out and play some Wytchwood. So, we gotta talk to the unicorn again, and I'm gonna try really hard not to laugh at his face. I mean, now that his horn is fine, like, it's fine. It's not as funny. Oh, Joy, you're back. Did you find anything in those shops? It would appear your market is plagued by the mastermind schemes of the cat. Well, maybe not so masterminded. She did leave behind a bunch of clues for me to find. As though summoned, a furry shape somersaults onto a nearby rooftop with a flourish. Yeah, I see you're a fan of my genius accomplishments. Well, you're in luck. Soon I'll have this whole village on my mercy. Quickly, your magic horn! The unicorn shuffles its stumpy legs to get a better shot at the monologuing feline. Yeah, you should never monologue. With a flick of her tail, the cat disappears, leaving only her voice cackling in the air. Nyah! You'll have to be faster than that, slowpokes. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm not very maneuverable in high-pressure situations. Ah, don't fret. We'll just have to make sure she stands still next time. I should be able to concoct a tantalizing kitty treat strong enough to keep her attention. I'll set it up by that big statue there. You just get ready to fire. Feline curio recipe. Okay. So, let's take a look and see what we need. Okay, so we need one of these. We've already got like one of the like cat treats. So witch spice and then a stuffed burb. I love that it's called a burb. All right. So let's see here. So the witch spice. Okay. So quick jaunt back to the forest. Got us a few extra blue feathers just in case. It's been a while since we've actually needed them. So, all right. So by the statue. Feline curio, yeah, the statue. You place down this scrumptious-looking cat tree and duck behind a pumpkin to hide. Within moments, you hear the telltale laughter of the cat over the market stalls. Nyah! That's the best you can do? What do you take me for? A basic alley cat? You'll need more than a lump of garbage to catch me. Despite her lofty words, you see her eyes go wide and her tail flick as the scent of fish and catnip reaches her nose. Why, I'm the most sophisticated criminal underlord this world has ever... See, what is that, tuna? You give the signal to the unicorn, but see that the beast is still facing entirely the wrong direction. Ugh, must I do everything around here? Oh no, oh, there she is. Like, oh you. I love, like, I don't know, just the hubris, I guess. Like, she's very, she's like a typical telltale like villain, right? Like where she's like, leaves like confessions everywhere. Like she's like, he'll never catch me. Monologues, yeah, the whole bit. You slap the unicorn on his haunches, jolting him out of a daydream. Oh, what? Oh, right, the cat. The beast carefully takes aim, making sure to account for drag and wind speed direction. All right, I've got her this time. But the light of the truth, I banish all lies from thee. A brilliant spark of rainbow light emits from the unicorn's horn and streaks towards the preoccupied cat. Oh. Ooh. When the colorful smoke clears, you can't see hide nor hair of the cat. Only a smoldering piece of fancy leather boots remain near the statue. Wow, for a moment there, I thought all that talk about your magic horn was pure hogwash. I mean, usually it doesn't have such an explosive effect. I only meant to expel the lies from her, but I guess she was all lies? Didn't have a truthful bone in her body. Well, whatever the reason, I suppose she won't be blighting your market any longer. Yes, that's right. I can't wait for life to get back to normal. Thank you for all your help. You glance at one of the cat's boots slumped over on its side. I better go gather her up. Oh, look at all the cats. You pick up the smoking boots of the cat. A rainbow hue radiates off the leather, They smell strongly of feet and candy. Oh, weird. The soul of the cat, though you suspect she may have 8 more lives left. Alright, I think that's the last soul. You sense the souls of the fish, cat, rat, and ram pulse with captive malignancy. The goat will be wanting to take custody of these 4. Best not to keep him waiting. Alright, we got the next 4. The goat snorts with delight at your approach. Wonderful! You've returned with more souls. These were even more troublesome than the last. I will be glad to be rid of them. If you would be so kind, bring them to the shrine, then we will be one step closer to concluding our business together. Bronze bell. The clanging of the ram's bronze bell rings out in your ears, many voices chanting in unison, grabbing hands, trampling feet. Catskin boots. The machinations of the cat unfold before you as her boots burn away before the shrine. Pieces moving on a game board. Cheats, laughter, lies. Rat knot. Oh yeah, that one's weird. Sensations of the rat fill your mind. Tiny feet scratching at crumbling walls, digging cold earth, snapping brittle bones, taking, stealing, hiding. Captain's cap. You hold your breath as a salty feeling of the fish washes over you. The sound of creaking wood, jagged barnacles, crashing waves, fading light, betrayal. Oh gosh, okay, so there are 4 more. Your shoulders straighten as if a great weight is lifted off from them. The maiden stirs in her sleep, troubled by fitful dreams. Only 4 more souls left until our contract is fulfilled. But I expect it has been a tiring day. Come, you should get some sleep. Yes, I could rest. Okay, then he puts us back to sleep. This is so weird. Like, I can't wait to figure out the end. Like, I feel like there's going to be a huge twist because with everything in this game, there's like a little bit of a twist. You step out into the morning mist and find the goat with a mouthful of grass. Terrible tasting stuff. I don't understand this creature's appetite. With luck, you won't have to suffer the mortal whims of a farm animal much longer. After I collect the last souls, you can go back to the void from which you came. The void can wait. You're much better company anyway. But you are correct. There is only 1 leg left to our journey. The final 4 souls have revealed themselves to me. Where are they this time? 3 linger in spaces you have already tread: the village, the market, and the fields. And the 4th resides far to the north, on the cold slopes of the mountain. I will track them down, no matter where they try to hide. Marvelous. The hogs in the market, the stag in the mountain, the hawk in the fields, and the wolf in the village. Interesting. Alright, so, hello. Ho there, man. Hope you don't have business that way. The mill's in a spot of trouble. The mill, you say? Aye, so I do. I was just about to drop off my wheat to the nice couple that works there. But when I heard the ruckus, I thought I'd best wait here. What ruckus? Are they beset by bandits? Worse, a businessman. The hawk is the land baron that owns most of the property around these parts. I saw him banging on the mill's door with a greedy look in his eyes. Trust me, it is best to lay low until the storm blows over, unless you want to end up penniless. I have little use for coin, therefore nothing to lose. Perhaps I ought to see what the fuss is about. Okay. Oh, look at him. He's quite fancy looking. By decree of local bylaw, you must come out. Anyone who interfere with eviction of this property will face full legal consequences for obstruction of justice. As the stately tycoon hammers on the mill door, a pair of shaking voices call out from the nearby window. Oh, please, Master Hawk, we just need a little more time. You've had ample opportunity to renegotiate our contract on the Civic Hall. This is no time for excuses. Now open up this door at once. Ha! More miserable contracts. Drop the pretenses, Hawk. You're nothing more than a crook in fancy clothes. Excuse me, but this business does not concern you, madam. Take your snide remarks and be off. I'll determine what business earns my concern, thank you very much. I'd like to hear the other side of the story for myself. Well, if they insist on remaining locked inside, then I shall depart. But if I do not receive my payment at the bank soon, even a locked door won't stand in my way. The Hawk steps smartly around you and off down the road back to the village, leaving a trail of dust in his wake. These poor millers are still too shaken up to come out. I'll have to get in round the back somehow. Okay, oh, yeah, I was gonna say, is there a changeling about? Because there's some, like, all these, fields and crops seem to be, infested. A hatchet might break this apart. Okay, oh, fantastic. Like, we just kind of, like, exposed their secret. How did you get in here? Did the Hawk send you? We don't have anything left to give, we swear. Relax, I'm no thug. It seems like you two are caught between a rock and a bureaucrat. Just how did you get into such a pickle? What's to tell? The Hawk is our landlord and we work this mill for him. We've always been on time with our payments, never missed them once. But the greedy tyrant has been steadily hiking up the cost. We've barely been able to to feed ourselves and pay our dues, but we always manage to scrape by. Then last month, he raised the rent again, and what's worse, someone broke in during the night and cracked our millstone. If we can't grind flour, we'll never be able to get the money, and now he says if we can't pay, he'll evict us. Awfully suspicious that your millstone was damaged right as the rent increased. Almost like he wants to get rid of you. We've explained the situation to him, but that man only has eyes for gold. Not a kernel of kindness resides in his heart. Well, let me take a look at the grinder of yours. A broken mill isn't much good to anyone, regardless who owns it. Really? You do that for us? If the millstone was repaired, we just might be able to make enough flour before the deadline. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Okay, yeah, well, use millstone. Inspect the granite millstone and run your fingers along the white crack that has rendered the device dysfunctional. Just as I thought. This appears to be done on purpose. The heavy stone can be coaxed back together, but it will require strong bonding magic. So restorative idol, snagvine, and cobblestone. Okay, so we have cobblestone. The cobblestones clunk down on the surface, or on the face of the millstone. The other two I will have to make really quick. So snagvine, and then, oh, whoops, I need one of these. Ooh, I need to take down more of those, like, scary pumpkin monsters, so that way I can get more, of those drops from them. So restorative idol and snagvine. An ominous creaking sound fills the mill as the grindstone begins to shift and warp. Then, with a bang like thunder, the crack on the stone snaps closed. The couple marvel at the millstone, running their hands over the smooth surface. It has been fixed? It's been fixed! That stone should be more durable than ever. I dare say it might even hold up to any future attempts of sabotage. Oh my, what a wonder! If it's all the same to you, we need to get our grain processed right away. The Hawk has no patience when it comes to money. He'll already be back at the bank putting together the paperwork. I ought to talk some sense into that penny-pinching buzzard. If I go now, I'm sure I'll intercept him at his office. Okay, so I guess we gotta head back. I did see this chest over here, though. Okay, so fairy dust and grain. Oh, I'm like, surely they did not need that grain. Alright, so the bank was out here because of the whale, oh, whoops, oh, darn it. I was trying to get in there before he got me. The whale, yeah, from the kind of scavenger hunt that we had to do for the Leviathan. Like, he's, like, really cool looking. It's unfortunate that he's a jerk. You conniving knave, I know you sabotaged those poor miller's grindstone. So what if I did? The property value has gone up, and they can't afford the rent. It's up to me to find someone else who can. Faugh! People like you will never be satisfied. You'll always want more and more. Tell me, Master Hawk, what in this world would sate your hunger for gold? Simple. The rumpling would do. The whatling? The rumpling, a precocious fey alchemist. They say he is in possession of an alchemist stone that can turn whatever it touches into gold. If the legends are to be believed, the one to catch the rumbling would be paid his weight in gold. Then why not put your mind to catching the rumbling instead of harassing your poor attendants? Oh, believe me, I've tried, but he's a crafty fellow. I've only ever gotten my hands on a single clue, and I've got that locked up tight in my vault. Seems like you're robbing the world of an opportunity just because you can't find this rumbling fellow. No one else can? You eye the nearby bank vault suspiciously. The single guard looks simple enough to bypass. Alright. I hear him humming. Alright. Whoa! That's far enough. No one gets in there on my watch. Glamour. In place to keep folks away from their money. Okay, so... looks like we've got most of everything. Alright, so, whoops. We need a smoke pellet. And did it say 2 of these? I should probably just make, like, a bit more. Like, it always seems like we need some. So extras will be handy. Alright. While the guard is busy picking his fingernails, you quaff the fruity tasting elixir. Its masking effects tickle the tips of your toes with a tingling sensation. While you don't feel any different on the inside, you know your outward appearance has changed when the guard glances up at you. Oh, hey, Leonard. Is it time for my shift change already? Yes, I'm here to relieve you. You better go and get some shut-eye while you still can. You don't gotta tell me twice. I feel like I've been on my feet all day long. Don't worry, I'll keep this vault nice and secure. You can count on me. Yeah, sure, just keep your back straight. The Hawk's in a foul mood today for some reason. The guard stretches his shoulders and walks away, leaving you all alone with the bank vault. Excellent. Okay. You find the Hawk's treasure map framed with pride. It's little more than a tattered corner of a larger whole. No wonder the Hawk didn't get very far. This is barely a scrap. Squinting at the half-torn line work, you can make out the cartographer's description of giant dragon bones with a red X marking the spot. That carcass looks awfully familiar. I wonder if the same one one rotting out in the swamp, same as the one out there. I guess the Hawk never had much reason to go searching there. Not many real estate investment opportunities. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I was kind of wondering. Oh, we can't open the chest. I guess that makes sense. All right, so back into the swamp. I actually really like the swamp. I actually really like the music. The place is interesting to say the least. Okay, so acidic ungent. Okay, so there must be treasure buried under these bones. So we do have the recipe. Like, this is how we got into the church. So let's go ahead and melt this. The beast's rock-like remains dissolve into a disgusting white goo, leaving behind a conspicuous hidey hole. You reach your hand into the hole and pull out a single copper coin encrusted with grime. Rusty coin. After scraping away the muck on the coin, you can barely make out a motto etched into the metal surface. To summon the alchemist to thee, at the Fey Ring you must pay the required fee. Fey Ring? I wonder if it's referring to that overgrown mushroom patch in the forest. Oh yeah, that's something else that we've kind of seen. We've seen like really interesting looking kind of like fairy circle areas with like a little bit of like a swirly bit on the ground. But I think she's referring to the one where the boy catching the frogs is at, I believe. Okay. Oh, there's a changeling where the boy once was. I would like to think that he's fine somewhere, like, and that he wasn't, like, swept away. Now, what is it? Now, what is it this fairy circle wants? Floral wreath. Fey energies converge on the spot, but to what end is unclear. Okay, so got the rainbow roll crafted. Go ahead and plop that down. See what happens. Oh. Dear spirit, flighty and elusive, not fond of confrontation. Okay, so maybe we better get out of the way. Oh. Interesting. What's this? That worthless coin said this would summon the rumpling, not some flowery deer. You take a closer look at the discarded floral blanchler? One of the growing buds looks larger than the rest, and it twitches when you poke it. Oh, hello there. Looks like the sprout needs some fresh fairy water. There's no water at this fairy circle, but surely there are others about. I better go plant this thirsty fellow and see what happens. Okay, so we got yeah, the fairy lake in the fields. Yeah, that's that kind of area that has, like, I don't know, the stone with, like, the swirl on it. So maybe we gotta make another one of those things or something, or no, we've got to, like, plant this thing. Hello? There we go. This looks like just the place. Branch antler. You stick the budding branchler into the fertile soil of the fairy circle. The suspicious flower bud wiggles with glee, drinking up the magical pond water. After a few minutes, nothing else happens. Come on. I don't have time to watch flowers grow. Maybe I can speed things along a bit. A little pick-me-up should be all that's needed here. Growth potion. So kind of some throwbacks to some things that we've made in the past, right? I mean, we still have, like, a lot of slots, like, available to sit there and make things. Okay, so growth potion. Growth potion. You drip the invigorating fertilizer on the stumpy branch and it shakes with energy. The ground trembles as roots rip out around your feet. Oh, look at the little teeny. Oh, what? Hello? Rippling. Hard to pin down, but oh, whoa, what its fuzz must feel like. You find yourself looking up at an odd little house that has grown out of the flower bud. An even odder little man sits on the porch glaring at you. Oh, will you just leave me be? I don't know how you managed to track me down, but please just go away. Hold on now, you've led me on quite the merry goose chase. You are the rumbling, are you not? He sighs and cleans a smudge off his spectacles. Congratulations, you caught me. The story is true then? I've caught you, and now you must grant me my weight in gold. Curse that stupid legend. Look, sorry you came all this way, but I don't do that stuff no more. I'm retired. These days, I'm more into woodworking. Wouldn't you rather have a cute little birdhouse instead? I know a magical contract when I hear one. I found you fair and square, so cough up the gold, shorty. Ha! Too bad. I threw my alchemist stone into a bottomless lake. Without that stone to make gold, I'm poor as a pauper. Why would you do that? Why do you think? Because villains like you keep on trying to shake me down for money. All that rotten stone ever did was bring me misery. Well, I'm not leaving empty-handed. You created the alchemist stone in the first place. You must know how to make another. He blinks at you with his magnifying eyes. You want an alchemist stone of your own? Well, okay. It's your funeral, lady. I've still got the distilling equipment in my workshop. Just bring me these ingredients to make a new alchemist stone. Okay, alchemical alloy crystal newt spine. Oh, wow. And a golden egg. Okay, so the golden egg I've actually seen in the village. It's being protected like by an angry goose. So I'm not really sure how to get past it just yet, but we will figure that out in the next episode. I hope that you're enjoying the series, guys. So yeah, we got like 4 more souls to get, and then after that, we'll finally find out like what the backstory with the mysterious maiden. So, but until next time, take care, and I will see you in the next Wytchwood episode.